living color.
So we're back at Project Hills, and as you can see, we have now installed our lovely new shutters. They actually work, close, lock and everything, so perfect. The previous ones were originally wood shutters, which do look very nice, but they do take some maintenance, and I think this property is now 30 years old, and basically they were just falling apart in our hands. So we've changed them for these, which will require zero maintenance and will stay nice and secure for time to come. So, what else have we been doing here? Well, we have been working on the kitchen, so I'm going to show you there, and we've been doing some work in the bathroom. We have had a slight delay on the upstairs bathroom because my mirror, which I'm hanging from the ceiling, has been delayed. It has now arrived, which means we will then be able to fix the support to the concrete ceiling above, finish off our false ceiling and get cracking on installing the bathroom fittings and furniture in there. So it probably doesn't look like a lot of progress has been made, but it has, and we've also been putting in the thermostats for the underfloor heating, starting to put in the new sockets and switches. We've been painting throughout as well. We don't actually have the electricity on today because there's some wiring that's in the middle of progress, and so I can't switch any lights on for you. So we'll show you what we can show you today, but we will be back anyway soon and we'll show you some more then. So come and have a look and we'll see what we can see. Okay, so we're in the kitchen and we've started putting in the carcasses, as you can see, and the marble company have been today and templated, ready for doing the work surfaces and the backsplashes. We are having an island here, which we did have in place and templated that as well, but we've moved it out of our way so that we can work in here with the rest of things. We've still got to put the light fittings in the ceilings. We've already been putting in light switches and sockets, so I've got some here, but as I mentioned earlier, they're not working because we are in the middle of things, and for safety, the power has been left switched off. So this is starting to take shape. And once we've got everything in place, we will then be coming back and putting skirting tiles in here, which we haven't at the moment. And we will just now go and have a look and see what's been going on in the bathroom.
Okay, do you want to talk about the other side of the...
Oh.
You could just...
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
you can clip that, or edit that off.
Yeah, we can just start again from there.
Okay, right. So you might remember that this was originally the downstairs bathroom. I'm standing now. In here was the shower, and I had a toilet and a basin along here. They have now been got rid of, and behind this wall, which was previously just the sort of storeroom, we've converted that into a laundry and a little guest toilet. So we've taken the plumbing through the wall and we've been able to install a little toilet and basin in the other room. This we couldn't get rid of, so what we've done is we've incorporated it into our design. Our fridge freezer is in this space. When this is all finished and all the doors are on, this actually disappears. The doors continue right the way along the front. This looks like a false panel, and so you won't actually know that that column is there. It's part of the kitchen. And we've got our ovens, microwaves, warming drawers here with lots of storage drawers and cupboards above and below. And then over here we've got a little, as you can see here, let me see if I can reach. Here. So we've got this little cubby hole as well where we can put the coffee machine, and so this is our little sort of coffee station, and we can close that when it's not in use. Okay. And all our doors are going to be joining us soon, and they are going to be nice bright white. So this is going to be a nice light bright kitchen. It's nice size now. As I say, we've taken the bathroom and made this not twice the size, but certainly a third bigger. And my client basically wants to be able to hang out in here, sit at the island, cook, have coffee, etc. So yeah, we are getting there now. Let's go and have a look at the bathroom. So we're upstairs now, and again back at the shutters. We will be painting the exterior of the house as well, and we're going to be painting these railings a darker grey. At the moment, this is the worst tone of grey in my opinion, because it actually looks like primer, so and that you haven't finished. So we're going to be taking it darker by a tone or two. And I just wanted to mention, if you're doing a new build and you can avoid curved windows and shutters, then do it, because the difference in expense of a straight lined window or shutter to an arch is amazing. The difference, you're almost doubling the cost. So just wanted to give you that little tip, that if you're looking at a new build and you kind of got this romantic idea of adding some arches, etc., by all means do it inside where there aren't doors, windows or shutters needed, and try and keep to your straight lines outside. That's if you're wanting to save some money. Let's go and have a look inside at the bathroom upstairs now. The carpenter has put the doors on, but I'm waiting for my glass and my architrave. But let's go and have a little peek anyway. So this is just before we look at the bathroom, this is my basin. It looks a little bit like what does it look like? A drum. But this is my basin, and this sits in the middle of the bathroom, and this is why I'm waiting for my mirror to arrive, because my mirror is suspended from the ceiling above the basin. Okay, so it's a little bit unusual, this bathroom, and that's why I like it. So here's my doors, my new doors. These will be opening outwards, and they actually have magnetic closers. Okay, they will have handles on them, and we're putting some nice ribbed glass here because we're going for a little bit of an Art Deco feel in here. So here's my doors now, and from the bedroom I can go straight into my bathroom, where we have no lights unfortunately at the moment, and my ceiling has not been finished due to the mirror story. So we've now got our toilet here. It used to be here, we've changed it here, so actually with the doors open it's kind of hidden. And that's another thing when you're planning a new bathroom or a bathroom reform, always think about where your toilet is, because when the doors are open it's nicer not to see it. So if you can position the toilet so that it's kind of hidden, all the better. Our basin is going to be sitting here right in the middle. My mirror is going to be suspended. I've got a bespoke cabinet being made, which is going to go on that wall with some lighting included. We've got beautiful wall lights here, which also have a ribbed glass effect. And by the way, the bespoke cabinet is also going to have the same ribbed glass doors in the bottom. And then we have this lovely marble shower area, which will have glass in the centre, and you can go into the shower from both ends. The shower is in the centre there. So we are getting there. There has been progress, but we're kind of on a bit of a hold as to how much we can do until this mirror arrives. But I am told that it's due to arrive any day now, so keep your fingers crossed for me. And let me just go and show you, because before the entrance to this bathroom was over there, so let me show you what we've done there. So we used to come into this corridor, and we had another set of wardrobe doors here mimicking these, so lots of wardrobe doors, more here, which ate into the bathroom, so it kind of took a chunk out of it. And then the doorway in was here, so you can see we've had to do new electrics, etc., and cover this wall, fill the wall in. But now I know that my client loves his artwork, so he's got a lovely blank space here to put some nice artwork on. And then going in, and again the bathroom accessible from the bedroom instead of from this corridor. So that's where we've got to for now. We've got a big clean-up job to do here as well once we've finished making a mess, but we have been painting in some of the areas where there's no more mess to be made. So there's progress there. And then we will be moving on to the exterior. I mentioned before, we're going to paint the whole over the exterior and all the ironwork, and we're also reconditioning the swimming pool and the swimming pool area. So we'll come back to show you that soon. So as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be changing the outdoor colour of the house. This is the original colour. Actually, this is faded, so in some areas it's even a little bit more sort of pinky peachy. And we're wanting to modernise this villa, so we're going to get rid of all those kind of frames that are painted on around the windows, and we're going for an off-white. So what I've asked my painter to do is to do me 2 samples. I've got one here which is in the shade and it's next to the stonework, so I can check how that's going to look, and I've got another one further down there which is in the sunlight, so we can have a look to see how we feel about the paint tones before we slap it all over the house. So it's always a good suggestion to ask your painter to just do some trial spots, and not just in one area. Ask him to do them in several parts so you can see how the paint colour reacts to different times of day and different amounts of light. Okay, so I'm happy with this colour actually, so this is the one that we're going to go with. So it's a thumbs up from me for the painter. So I've had some great feedback from you. Thank you for following and thank you for watching. So I just want to remind you to like, subscribe, hit the bell button if you want some notifications, and please leave me some comments. A lot of you are getting in touch with me personally, but if you can leave the comments on the actual video, that's great, because I can reply to you there and we can start a conversation that other people can join into. See you soon.
Living life in color.